That'd be 4,000. Every time I go live, nigga, I'm at war. I'm at war. It's time to move my family. I can't trust my friends because they praising my enemies. I can't trust my friends because they praising my enemies. Some people called me on the phone and had conversations and apologized. And then others doubled down on KRS-One. They doubled down on it. So we all understand what it is. And I'm going to get even deeper on this live. I just don't want to get off topic. Oh, I'm going to get deeper. I need for y'all to understand something. We are living in the times of famine and plague. We just went through a lockdown. When the cities was locked down, the world was locked down. Some lived, some died. Some people still partied like it was 1999. But I'm telling you, another lockdown is coming. But before that lockdown is coming, you people are celebrating the 50th anniversary of Africa Bambaataa putting his jism all over little boys. And you are not thinking that every time you turn around, they're telling you that the famine and plague that's going through the neighborhoods is mutating because they're turning the level of the stove up. Reading between the lines. These plagues are mutating because they're turning the level of the stove up. And some of y'all don't believe that the stove is hot. And when you touch that stove, you're going to make your whole family sick because right now this was the test run. This was the calm before the storm. Shit is about to get real. It's about to get real. And y'all running around in crowds. And now all of a sudden, the mayor allowing y'all to get Harlem Week and everybody hanging out on the blocks again. How are y'all hanging out? Do you understand when you have been bamboozled? You got a black mayor that's cool with you hanging out like everything is all good in the hood. Do you understand that when they turn the level of that notch up and that sickness spread like a wildfire, you know that shit that came from China that ended up in America? When shit get real in the battlefield, you going to, the people that you didn't wipe out, rest in peace, Fred the Godson. Rest in peace, Agard. I know I can name plenty of people that ain't here because of that. You playing like it's sweet. That boogeyman didn't go anywhere. They tweaking it. It didn't go anywhere. It's being tweaked out. But you hanging out and you partying with your poor ass, celebrating failure. You got a whole bucket of failure when you go home. Your husband failing, you failing, the neighborhood's failing, but y'all celebrating? You're not even celebrating that you bought a brownstone in Harlem. You're not celebrating Harlem Week because you actually bought the community. Nope, you coming back to visit while the colonizer is actually locking their doors saying, I hope they hurry up and go in so I can go to bed so I can buy some more of your property. Hit them in the head. What I got to rewind? You know, the colonizer on your block waiting for you to leave Harlem Week so that they could buy the rest of the buildings that you sitting back seeing a for sale sign on and won't buy. But talk about they're taking everything. No, they didn't take it. They bought it. And you let them. But the rims on that BMW, this shit right here, nigga. It's not that I think that I'm better than you. I think that you're pathetic. Because I could go back to being poor tomorrow. I'm broke right now. I could go back to living in the projects, but my dreams will forever be to get out. You know why I got fish tanks and ponds in my yard and fish tanks in my house? Because I dreamed of getting back to nature. You know, the nature, the wilderness that God gave us that was taken away. The wilderness that we supposed to be living in. So I made the surroundings around me look like how I'm supposed to live. No, I don't just talk about it, I be about it. While meanwhile, you watch grown-ass men with door knocker chains, knock, knock, they got knock knockers. Calling themselves lobby boys. And the shit that pisses me off, I hate attacking people sometimes, our own brothers. But I want to ask y'all a question. Mano, you specifically, because I don't bite my tongue. Niggas never even knew you had sons and daughters. So now when your music career is all the way over, now you start posting pictures up with your sons and daughters after you corrupted our kids? Who motivated you to want to show your kids now? Me, that's who, and you're phony. You dudes corrupted the shit out of our kids. You sold them a one-way trip to the penitentiary. And I'm going to tell y'all something too. Y'all better stop trusting these politicians. When have you ever seen the top cop hanging out with hip-hop artists, aka now the mayor? Used to be the top cop, now he's the mayor. When have you ever? There was a war on the celebrities, the black rappers. Now they intertwine with the government. Run. Run. I don't want no smoke with none of them. You can't win. You can't win. We are living in a day and a time where now when you watch Neo in the Matrix, when you see Agent Smith stick his hand and turn them into an agent, this is what's happening. You are clearly watching people that's supposed to run from Agent Smith turning into Agent Smith dead directly in front of your face. Are you not entertained? Y'all don't see what I'm seeing? You got the mayor calling a nigga with a scar on his face to discuss what he should do with hip-hop. A predicate felon. Y'all don't understand what y'all seeing? These dudes are Agent Smiths. This is the Matrix, and some of us is trying to escape the agents. And it don't get no realer than that. Better yet, y'all seen the movie Time Is on My Side? Yes, it is. Huh? Did y'all see that movie, The Fallen, with Denzel Washington? You better watch that movie. How the Jinn was jumping from body to body chasing Denzel? Do you understand that energies out there is real like that? You niggas is up in, we be up in the club. Like, nigga, when I went up in the club, if you see me up in the club, it's to go celebrate one of my friends. I don't like that energy. I don't like the energy of strangers just being around me and you don't know what's going to happen. You don't know who's going to line you up at the end of the night. You in a club with a bunch of miserable people that don't even like each other. The nightlife is evil. The nightlife. Most of the people that you always see up in the club all the time ain't got no life at home. Or they rappers. They got to be there because they trying to, niggas are still 40 and 50 years, 55 years old, still in the club. Still in the club because they trying to sell this nightlife, this rap against the persona. Nigga, it's over. If your friends ain't playing your music on Instagram, how the hell you think the world gonna listen to your shit? It's over. You niggas can't even get your friends to play your music on Instagram, but you trying to be a rapper? I'm not saying you not dope. I'm saying the world don't want your friends don't want you. The strangers is not listening to you. This is the 50th year anniversary of your music sucking. Wake up. Your message is poison, 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 poison. Are you not entertained? Shout out to the 5,000 people in the building. Are you not entertained? It's funny how many people be watching me and studying me, stealing my style. I will be forever remembered as the nigga that's going to go against the grain.
Vibe be so off in some of the black clubs, man. We really be in there trying to have a good time listening to 30 straight serial killer songs. Like, we really in there trying to have a good time and vibe out to murder music. What we in there hypnotized. We all done lost somebody to violence. That's why we all in there on the verge of socking some shit. Cause we keep listening to serial killer music. These young mad ass niggas talk about hitting somebody with a switch. Man, 30 clip, slide, man. We in there drunk. We really hypnotized listening to this devil ass shit. I ain't gonna lie, like I don't like some of the music, but it be like, man, how's we partying, trying to have a good time listening to murder music? This shit is psychopath shit, for real. Like, I mean, the thing, we gotta start switching it up, man. Something gotta change, cause that shit is really like, it blow my mind. Maybe it's just me, I don't know. I mean,
Niggas is starting to wake up. It ain't that we don't love. I love gangster music. I love Annie Up. Yap that fool. You want big money? Kidnap that fool. I love gangster music, but I can't listen to it every day. I love the music. And let me tell you something, man. When you see me playing music, helping my younger brothers chase their dreams, that's what we supposed to do. Help our brothers chase their dreams. I'm not trying to help nobody in the industry, but I am trying to help dudes get successful. Because I believe on your own, you can get to where I got to. You ain't got to be all the way at the top. There's a price that comes with that. You don't got to be all the way at the top, knocking on Satan's door, begging him to let you in. He know you hungry. He know your community's hungry. He knows you starving. But what he will do is he'll send niggas to, like Fat Joe, a failed rapper with a $4 million watch that looked like a chandelier on his arm. They'll send him back to the community, let you go get on a boat with him, go walk around the clubs with him, walk around the block to show that he still can walk around the block. Yeah, they'll let him parade around using the hood as piss boys.